everybody. Oh, why didn't no one tell me my light wasn't on? Hi, welcome to Divine and Conqueror's Age of Maya, where we play games and stuff. Small housekeeping. Jess is gonna be here, cause she is queen. So, without out of the way, Jeremiah, what do you have to grace us with today?
Oh, I'm just totally not.
We're just getting over and done with. It's like peeling.
Hello, and I want to call this segment. Welcome to this new segment we call
What's it called?
Bad Jokes with Jeremiah. I'm your host, Jeremiah.
Wait. There we go.
Thank you. Oh, the banana pancakes was on my. Anyway, the bad joke for today is why can't you trust a burrito? Because it will spill the beans. Yeah, thank you. That's that's a bad joke for today.
What if I
I think we all took psychic damage for that one.
I was like, I feel like we have to make a constitution saves now.
what if I've
was
got one to
psychic
contribute?
Yeah, what's up?
no.
What else?
So
Yes.
out of all
Add
the
to
animals
bad list.
on Earth, what animal has more lives than a cat?
What?
I don't
A
know.
frog, because every night they croak.
I suddenly love the Discord soundboard, and I've been hating it for weeks.
I don't know what.
Are you hating it because you just get womp womped every time?
Yes.
Well, something. Okay, let us do character introductions, shall we? This is okay. It is correct. So, hey, Jeremiah. Hey, who are you playing?
I am playing X107 Rune Strike, a soul forged artificer armorer.
The burr.
So many R's.
So that's correct. Yes. Hey, Ryan, who are you playing?
And
Yes.
Calcifer.
Oh, and Calcifer.
Oh, and Calcifer inside of me.
Yes, always have to have that man inside of you.
Yes, inside of you.
Ryan, who are you playing?
Hi, my name is Ryan. I'll be playing Orekon, a Zealot Tiefling Barbarian that is definitely going to try and keep ahead from this weird hydra. Probably fail at it, but I'm going to try.
There's a pun in there somewhere. There's a joke. There's a gaff in there somewhere.
Something, two heads better than one, something.
Something. Hey, Lee, who are you playing?
Hi guys. Oh, the sun's ring light is still blinding me. I'm Lee, and I'm playing Barklee Chauder, and I am a Circle of Florae Druid, doggo tree shifty person.
Yeah, there you go. Hey, Wolf, who are Zuplan?
Vearon Sulfurstone, heir to the Sulfurstone fortune, and only son of the House Sulfurstone, brother of Orekon. Sometimes I talk, sometimes I hunt. Today I'm here to fuck up a hydra.
Hey, Charis, who are you playing?
I don't have anything really witty to say like they did, but I'm playing a monk named Maevis, and she likes to pow things, so
Pow.
there we go.
Pow. Well, without further ado, let us roll that beautiful bind footage.
Cool thing.
It's always the amount of head that I need. So, as we're back.
Oh, you know I've always got more head for you.
Hey, look at me, I'm the dew.
Yeah.
Yeah, now I have to learn how to play guitar.
Oh, that hurt my soul.
Ooh.
I'm gonna go halfway write a song and then put it down for another 10 years.
Speaking of guitar.
Okay, so business as usual.
Like a true artist.
I need to talk to you guys about that. Let us do a little bit of recap, shall we? So, what had happened was, last time, you guys left the temple with a big purple gem, and it was put into a bag of holding, with a semi-complicated plot to not get any of the seawater in there, which was successful. As you guys were rewarded by the merfolk, and again, blessed by Oceana, the goddess herself. You guys helped the desecration of the temple, if you will, and you did not violate any of the tombs, so there you go, there was your reward. As you guys continued on moving forward, you encountered a, let's say a battle midway. It wasn't really a battle, it was kind of more of a massacre. As this hydra, way far off land in the middle of the sea, attacking a flying vessel. For whatever reason, this vessel was close enough to the water that it got attacked. Anyhow, the hydra was devouring and destroying the ship, and currently that airship is exploding. And as it's exploding, you guys took it upon yourselves to beat up said hydra with a crew member who's also doing the punches very good. And after several whispers that made someone go distant, and the hydra going underwater, eventually it crawled onto y'all's boat, filled with meats and vegetables to eat. So we're going to go back to that beautiful scenery.
Isn't that entire ship of difficult terrain right now?
Yeah, it is.
You're welcome.
It'll be fine.
So, can everybody see?
As long as we don't need to
initiative?
move for any reason, it doesn't
Right.
matter.
Yeah. Oh, sorry, puppy. I didn't mean to
And I
hit
can't
you.
imagine why we would need to move right now.
There's no
Yeah, I
reason
got
why.
2 more javelins. This is fine.
Can everybody see the initiative order?
The best shit.
Yes.
Yes.
Okay, cool. Because we're on the right map. All right. Roll 20 be funky sometimes. Okay. So, again, as this airship, the balloon's completely deflated. It is on fire. A lot of sparks and mechanical doohickeys inside are exploding currently, and there's passenger luggage and equipment that is currently afloat and just carrying on with the sea, as people are either floating away lifeless or trying to crawl onto the ship as it's currently exploding and they're flying off, or out of the 6 lifelines that you guys have thrown, and we'll say for the purposes of this combat encounter, as Jackie is taking it upon herself to gather these individuals and start helping them up, and that is what she's going to be doing. You see this I forgot how many hits it had. I think it's 5. Let me scroll all the way down. Sure, we'll go with 5. As this 5-headed hydra crawls onto the ship, and it is top of the round. So Orekon, what are we doing?
I want to note, Maevis has a higher than me initiative, but is at the bottom of initiative order.
Then
I'm
that
not sure why.
means that we didn't so Maevis, what are we doing?
Okay, so I'm still on this ship, and then the Hydras just jumped onto their ship. So I'm going to, let's see. Can I reach like these ballast, like not the balusters, but whatever the ship thingamajiggy is called?
Sails?
You do
Yes.
have your long sword, so I am going to say you can probably achieve it. I would need a acrobatics roll though on your end.
Okay.
And if you fail, that is onto the water itself.
Okay. Natural 20? I can show you it.
God,
Yeah, natural
fucking
20.
Right, you keep your God. All right,
So that
yeah.
would be a, so,
Right.
so that's a 28.
Okay, yes, you fucking make it.
How many of my feet of my movement does that use? I have 60 right now.
It just makes it so that you do not encounter difficult terrain. So you make it across as if you were jumping with your long strider. You just effortlessly just jump over to the other side, and you guys see
Okay.
a new person looking like she's ready to rock and or roll, as somebody I know says.
She basically just looks like a super cool ninja. So, I'm going to jump to this sail right here.
Okay. And remember, everything on the ship is difficult terrain.
Does that include up here? I mean, it doesn't really matter too much. I'm up here.
Yes, but you have like what 100 feet of movement right now.
I have 60, but if I step up the wind, I can do 120.
Goodness. I think we have our forwards scout. Goodness.
How high am I above the hydra right now? If I'm on top of like, you know, Peter Pan pirates thingamajiggy, you know, where they always do the dramatic battles in Pirates of the Caribbean.
20 feet up in the air.
Okay. I'm gonna go down a little bit then to where I'm only 15 feet away from it then, so I can
Okay.
make my attacks.
You are
Also-
at level with it since it is 15. Well, starting at this square.
So I'm like 15
Okay.
feet away from it now?
Yes.
Okay, I just want to be 15 feet away. Okay, and since I have my Eldritch Claw, that means all my melee attacks have been 15 feet, including my staff. It just like shoots out like things. So I'm gonna roll to hit with my staff.
Okay. As you grab your stab and shoot a little punchy missile.
That's only a 12.
12 does miss, unfortunately.
Okay. I'm gonna do it
Double
again.
checking, but I'm pretty sure 12 misses. Yeah, 12 misses.
There's a 14 hit.
14 misses.
And I'm gonna bonus action do it one more time, but with my fist this time.
Okay.
It's a 17 plus 9.
17 plus 9 hits.
Okay, sweet.
26. As you see, he kind of punches in the air, and the sonic blast kind of hits, controlled with magic.
Alright, and that's 1d6 plus my 2 extra d6 for Hex and my Eldritch Claw. So then that's 11 damage plus the 2d6 in another 4 damage, so then that's 15 damage, and that's my turn.
Okay, so what is the total? Sorry, because I was replying to somebody.
15 damage.
15. Thank you for the easy
15
math.
bludgeoning damage.
All right, as the fist goes, hits one of the heads, and you see kind of launch to the side, and the other ones are looking at you. Okay, with that, Orekon, what do we do?
All right. Difficult terrain, but I got 40 feet of movement, which means I can do half that, so 4 squares instead of 8. I'm gonna get right up in its face, look down at the bag, shout, "Hammer!" Hammer appears and say, "Hey, fuckstick, all eyes this way!" And I'm gonna take 2 swings at its legs.
Okay, roll me.
Alrighty. That is cocked on one of the other dice. That is a natural 1
Oh
for the
no.
first. Does not confirm
Okay.
with a 6. Second one, I don't have advantage. That is, I missed. That's a natural 2.
Oh, fortunately, it's both of these try to hit, and you see that one of the heads goes and grabs the end of your maul and is just not letting you swing properly. Sorry. Anything else?
That's fine.
All right.
I'm good. In
Vearon.
its face, and I'm trying to hit things.
Yeah. Vearon, what do we do?
If it ain't fixed, don't break it. I'm gonna dissonant whispers.
All right. Let's new dice, new day. Let's see if we fucking pass this. With the first roll of the day for me being a 19 plus
You passed.
numbers, so 19. Okay. Give me some damage.
I
Yeah.
demand the old dice.
Okay, on save half damage. It doesn't have to. That's fine. It's gonna be 12 damage.
Okay.
So half is 6.
As one of the heads starts shaking its head and taking the psychic damage.
Oh, and because I've been like saying the insults I'm hurling each time, this one was Hydra, more like Bydra, but it didn't work because he resisted.
He was distracted. Okay. It is going to be Jackie's turn. We don't have someone piloting her character. I did get told what she was going to do, and she. So I'm gonna roll for her Scorching Ray, and that's the only action she's gonna do this time. And then everything else is going to be her trying to man people and help them to safety. 'Cause we don't have
She's
someone
not gonna tiptoe around it and poke it in the butt.
piloting. That is a fucking.
Ah, the Thanos method.
Well, that's what rogues are for, poking things in the butt. It's what they do.
That definitely will hit. So that is
Hey.
2 dust. Oh, it's a third one. I forgot. Well, that's an angry puppy. That's 10, 15, 16 points of fire damage.
Goodness.
Okay. That's a rough hit. As it has to be that much. All right. Okay. As one of the as it gets hit in the chest, and you see a lot of the odd gelatin and translucent gel that it has covering starts melting off and just kind of disintegrating very, very rapidly. I want to make sure that I said those words correctly. Where are you? Okay.
Wait, the head's disintegrating?
The jelly is.
Ah.
And I want to make sure that I am correct with what I said. So I'm reading some stats. It is Rune Strike's turn. Oh, yeah, so
Is
that
it,
that is what happened.
Is it like map wise? Is this 5 feet per square?
Yes, it is 5 feet per square.
Okay. I can reach there for difficult terrain.
Okay.
Is he within 5 feet of me if I'm there?
Yes.
Okay. Then I will just do 2 punchy punch.
Give me the punch and then give me the other punch.
The first attack is a 23,
That definitely hits.
and the other one was higher. It's a 25.
Definitely hits. Roll me damage.
I'm providing emotional support mauling.
As you're just swinging your maul, distracting it. Ah! Just raging.
I rolled snake eyes.
Oh.
Oof.
That's 10 points of thunder damage.
Okay.
But
thunder, you said,
also
okay.
because
Okay. Yes.
yeah, I rolled 1 and a 1 on the d8. plus 8 because of my modifiers. But there it is. Because you get disadvantage because of the Thunder Gauntlet things, you get disadvantage on your attacks until the end of my turn
Attacks plural.
against someone else other than me.
Okay, understood. Okay.
Yeah, I said attack rolls against targets other than you. So if you try to hit somebody else, then it's a disadvantage. But if you attack me, it's normal.
Okay, got it. No
As the
problem.
armor magically emits a distracting pulse when the creature attacks someone else. That's the
Okay, so as
phrase.
the pulse is distracting it and it's trying to concentrate on you. Cool. Okay.
Bonus action. I'm shielding myself. Defensive field. It just gives me temporary hit points.
Okay.
And that's the end of my turn. I'm just trying to tank.
That's my job.
It's your job to take hits
Fair.
and be angrier.
And be angrier and potentially bigger.
It's my tank job is to probably not get hit. Like, come on, hit me, but you're not because my AC is too high.
Okay.
Kind of like that.
Barklee, what are we doing?
I want to do entangle.
Entangle. That is a dexterity
Strength
save?
saving.
Okay. Come on. You were rolling so good. No, that's gonna be a fail. That's a 6.
Yay! Okay. Grasping weeds and vines sprout 20-foot square for the duration of a minute until spell ends or they can cast the save.
It's like one of the best spells.
So yeah, the hydra. It's a whole fucking
It's a
hydra
take-
itself. Oopsie.
Yeah, that was it. Is the hydra like 20 foot?
Yeah. So like that's the entire being itself.
Sweet. Gotta catch those heads.
It's getting grappled by grass. Let's go.
Yeah, as you see the vegetation start grabbing around its head and starts trying to bring it down, and it's fighting its best, but not succeeding enough. Anything else?
I think I had my thorn vine out, but I don't think striking is a bonus. So.
Yeah, striking would be an action.
Quick question,
Yes.
Jesus. Because of history check, I think that's what I did to know what this creature is. I passed, but not a good pass, I guess, or like the low pass where you said that I know the myth of the Hydra, but that's it. Like, do I know anything else, like headwise? Or I just know, like, oh, that's a Hydra, but I don't know anything else.
Yeah, you would know that it supposed like don't cut off the head type thing. Sure.
Okay, I'm just curious what I can tell as a character.
I did shout last session because I did know more that
Okay.
hydras aren't supposed to be in the ocean ever. They're land-based creatures. I'm like, what is a hydra doing in the fucking ocean? Like,
I know, and it's so ironic. They're called Hydra.
I mean, hydras can swim, yeah, but yeah.
I'm gonna throw a shoe at you the next time I see you. I'm gonna wear my Rockport specifically, and I'm gonna chunkla you.
Well, if there's
I
nothing
don't know
else,
that that's a verb.
it is now the Hydra's turn. and my fucking app is. Holy shit! My computer's so fucking slow.
I have noticed your camera cutting in and out. Remind me on break, and I can attempt to help desk you through it.
All right, yeah. Everything is incredibly slow. Like, I don't understand why. Okay, so this is what we're gonna do. We're gonna stress out the computer even more.
Oh, I see that too.
Yeah, it wasn't supposed to roll a d6. It's supposed to roll 10d6. I need everybody to make me dexterity saving throw.
Oh, heck.
Saving throw? Okay.
Yeah, it is going to do an acid breath.
That's decent.
And even though I'm like off to the side, is it gonna get me?
No, it's not. You flying monk.
That's a lot of damage.
No, come
That
here.
was a 17 pass.
17 does pass. Congratulations. You take
Thank
half
goodness.
damage.
I rolled an app 20.
Congratulations. You take
22.
half damage.
A 7 pass?
7.
Can I give you? Wait! I have advantage from my roll from my natural 20. Can I give it to Barklee?
You can give it to Barklee if you want.
Okay.
Amazing. I'm such a bad
You can give it to
roller.
Barklee, yeah. That's what it's
okay.
for. Yeah, please. Make sure she doesn't die.
I got a 21 that time.
Hey!
Hey! You don't die. That is a funny number. It's a great coincidence that's a 48. That's a funny number to me.
Does this
and-
count as
yes.
getting hit with an attack?
This is not an attack. Unfortunately.
For the purpose of Token of Oceania?
It is not an attack.
Damn. Okay.
Is this poison damage?
It is not poison damage. This is acid damage specifically. Vearon, what did you get?
Oh, cool, you did.
I didn't hear what I needed to roll.
A dexterity saving throw.
Nat 20,
I thought it was
so it's a 26 and I
Okay.
get a token.
Yes,
Alright,
you...
nat 20 count on 3?
You guys need to just stop.
I don't know why people say D&D campaigns can be hard. We haven't experienced it.
He's joking. He doesn't mean that, Jesus. He's totally joking.
This is
I mean,
supposed
if
to
we're
be a
just
hard
all-
fight too.
If we just all roll 20s all the time, like it's nothing. We're just walking
Just
through
roll
this.
nat
You all
20s.
take 24 points of acid damage instead of 48.
Who is bloody?
I hope that buffs out.
I am very bloodied.
Well, not yet. Not quite. Almost. Not quite.
As you see some of that gelatin and whatnot that Jackie scorched off starts to form itself, and takes a little bit for it to breach and fully seal its body. At this point, I am
I would
going
like to use my reaction to speak out of turn.
Yes.
For the purposes of us not ramming the airship, and with lacking Jackie, our navigator, I'm going to shout, "Finland hard to starboard!"
Finley is manning the ship, so that's why I just literally put it on the initiative counter. So that is a 16, so it is being manned. Also, you do notice that the ship is exploding as it fires off shards everywhere and gears and shrapnel. I do need everyone that is within a very large vicinity that I'm not going to tell you for meta knowledge to please roll me a dexterity saving throw.
13.
That is that is a You just get it. Yeah, that's a pass.
22.
That's more than just a pass.
24.
That is also a pass.
17.
17's a pass. Okay, so passing is
I
no
passed
damage.
2 with an 8, right?
You do not pass with an 8.
I give
Aw.
Jeremiah my advantage.
He already
Oh, I
has
have
the
advantage
token.
already.
Never mind.
Yeah, I'll be okay.
It is 11 points of bludgeoning damage and fire damage, which in D&D terms, it should be more specific. But for the purposes of right now, it's not. So as shrapnel just starts falling on you, and I'll say that like a large piece of like molten gear hits you in the face.
If you pass, you take half or
I
none.
was about to ask the
None.
same thing.
No damage
Okay,
if
none.
you
Okay.
if you pass.
Glad I'm
Okay.
reading your mind, Charis.
Okay, yeah, we were both like,
I did say that, but if it wasn't clear enough, my B. Also, I do tend to say things as I'm like grabbing dice and moving and reading, so like the mic
Yeah, I think I just didn't hear you.
might not pick it up. You will see at this point in the combat, where are you, Amelia Rodriguez, the engineer of the ship, as she kind of climbs on board. You'll see that Jackie kind of grabs on her, and she is the chief engineer, this half-elf individual, and she looks at you. The ship's going to explode. It's gonna be a big one. I need help. And then she kind of ducks for as the acid kind of takes over. I need someone strong enough to hold off a switch. Who can help me? And that's when it's top of the round. Maevis, what are we doing?
okay, I mean, I'm super dexterous, but I'm not that strong, so that seems like I can't do much. So I'm going to shoot out some staff swings.
Okay.
2 of them.
As you see her staff swinging about, and these,
Yeah.
they're ethereal, right? Because you're an astral.
No, it's from my Eldritch Claw, so
Oh.
claw tattoo.
Okay.
I'll post the thingamajiggy. That's what it does. It's a lot to read, but
Okay.
it makes it. Yeah. So what? She's gonna like go down low and then like swipe up, and like a wave of like bludgeoning damage, and that's
Alright.
gonna be a. Ooh, no, that's not gonna hit. I rolled a 3 plus 9, so I don't think no plus 8, so that's not gonna hit.
No,
Let's
sorry.
see. You're good. Okay, natural 17 plus 8.
That will definitely hit.
Be fine.
Alright. And that's going to be that's 13 bludgeoning damage plus 3, so then that's 16 bludgeoning damage plus my hex, and that's gonna be 1 necrotic damage. So 17 damage.
Okay.
Or one of it was necrotic. I don't know if that matters.
It some matters, so please thank you for telling me. As you keep spinning your staff, and this like swift strikes keep hitting it, and each head keeps bouncing back.
Can you make a
it's-
Constitution saving throw for Stunning Strike? DC 17.
I rolled a 15, and I'm pretty sure it has more than plus
Dated.
2. Yeah, that is a dirty 20.
Okay. And then my bonus action, I'm going to shoot a punch out now.
Just shoot punch.
I'm gonna. it's like a cool like uppercut punch,
A
and
Shoryuken.
that's gonna be a 19
Def-
plus, yeah, stuff to
definitely
hit.
hits.
So, and so that's going to do 10 bludgeoning damage plus 1 necrotic, so 11 damage.
Okay. It's not look. I never put a bloody token. It is not looking good at all.
Oh wait, since it's entangled, do we get advantage on attacking it?
I don't know.
Oh, because it's restrained.
I didn't see that, but I don't see why not.
Let me look at the restrained condition so I can remember.
Do.
Attack rolls against a creature of advantage, and the creature's attack rolls have disadvantage.
Nice.
So the one that I missed, can I roll that again because I would have had advantage?
Sure.
Yay. That's gonna be a 15 plus not 8.
Okay. First, the creature in the area must succeed a strength saving throw or be restrained, which I never did.
You
You
did.
did. You failed.
I thought you failed it.
I did a dex save, which would have failed anyway, because I remember it was really fucking pathetic. Okay. A creature.
Oh, you did a deck save.
Yeah.
Probably was it. Okay.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
A creature restrained by plants, okay, must make a strike against so DC. Yourself. Okay. What was the attack again, sorry?
23 to hit.
Yes. Roll me damage.
That is 13 bludgeoning damage and 1 necrotic damage. I keep rolling ones. So
No problem. All right. It's not looking too hot. It's just hanging on. Anything else?
no, that's my turn. But she's just gonna kind of look down. And it's like the rain is like hitting her in the eyes, and she looks down. She's like, at these people that are like fighting and like doing spells at it. Like, who the fuck are you? And that's her. But all.
Alrighty then. Orekon, what do we do?
I'm just gonna keep swinging at the body because trying to hit it in the head still seems like a bad idea in Rage Brain.
Roll to hit.
That is 17 plus 5, 22.
Mm-hmm, that hits.
For, let me try to advantage it. Second hit is natural 20. Roll to confirm. Does not confirm with a 5. Let's see if I can get natural 20 again. No. Okay. So first hit 2d6 plus. Actually, it's 3d6. 7 plus. I always forget. Plus 4. 11 points bludgeoning for the first hit, and 7 points radiant on that one. And crit is just good old 46 plus 4.
Just a good old 4. Just a good old 4d6.
I always forget the extra life dice is a 1 on the logo.
Yeah.
6 plus 5 plus 1 is 12 plus 4 is 16. 20 points bludgeoning on the second hit.
God damn. So. That's not what. Alright, whatever. You did the math wrong, but it's okay. Roll 20. I know how to math. Hey, Orekon.
Yeah.
How does the want to do this?
With every maul swing, I'm just shouting out, "Don't hit the heads!" And just like, I'm not even realizing I'm just caving in some gelatinous rib cage. I'm just desperately trying to tell the party, don't chop heads off.
That would definitely do. Man, I was so hoping you would have said something about cutting off a head so I can get 10 extra HP and fucking go for another round. I was like, I was hoping you were like, how do you want to do this? Like, oh, I go for a head. Oh, okay. 10 extra HP for me. Thank you. Yeah,
I know enough about hydras.
as you keep swinging at this ribcage and going through and cracking and cracking and cracking. Barklee, you notice something inside the ribcage is deformed a bit. You actually see that there is like this metallic pole extending the ribcage and propped open. forcing it to like withstand its body because it's not actually connected where it needs to be.
Okay. I guess I would tell the party, hey, look, it's prosthesis in there.
As the
What's up,
I know that word.
prosthesis?
as all 5 heads fall. Let's finish out the round just to give everyone like if there's nothing that you want to do, totally. But just for a sense of like everyone should get like an action. Vearon, Rune Strike, Barklee. Is there anything that you guys want to do?
I want to heal my bloodiest friend, so I don't know if it's Vearon or Rune Strike.
I'm at 10 HP.
Yeah, okay. I'm gonna heal Vearon. I'm gonna do.
Oh, you didn't have a bloody marker. That's why I didn't know
Yeah,
you were.
healing word. And I pre-rolled it. I got an 11.
Okay. Heal for 11. As a pigeon flies over your head and just tells you, "Ooh, 10 HP, 10 HP." It flies away. Yes.
I wanna basically cast kinetic jaunt so I can be a speedy boy.
Oh yeah.
That
okay.
one is concentration, but this is a self. It's a self spell.
Oh, and Jesus, if
Yes.
you want to feel a little better about not getting that 10 HP,
Yeah.
I was sleeping it next round anyway. And I was going directly after my brother, so he would have gotten 10 HP and then been put to
It would have,
sleep and
yeah.
then been
It
murdered.
would have.
So,
It would have definitely, even if you would have rolled all ones, it would have been asleep. Yeah.
And then I wanna move to
Well,
where that.
actually, while the hydra sleeps, if it has at least one extra head, it is awake. But regardless, yes, good tactic. So, Jeremiah, you kinetic jaunt onto yourself, and you jump onto the ship.
Well, it said we need help,
Yes.
so I'm gonna do that and use my action as well to
Okay.
dash.
All right. As you get onto the other ship. Where are we? Here we are.
Do I need to roll acrobatics or athletics? Right?
Not for this. I'll say that because there's not really that much issue. And you do have a pilot. They are going to maneuver the ship just close enough to it as a little bit of a bridge kind of abruptly hits the flying. Oh, come on, the flying vessel. I want to remove this.
How many layers?
Too many. All right, and you go back. Go all the way back. So, as you're on to the airship, anybody else going to be assisting? Because this is going to be a skill challenge to try to help with the engineering. A very specific skill challenge.
I'm going to look up to the sail and point my hammer directly at this individual that's hanging from the sails of our ship and helped bring this thing down and be like, watch its body, make sure it doesn't hit things. It might, I don't know if it's dead yet or not as the rage fades. And then I'm going to drop the hammer into my bag and move over to assist.
Okay.
Yeah, I also want to assist.
Okay,
if I
sure. If you are assisting, please move your minis over to the other ship, and you are getting across to the other side. As everybody is moving across and moving to the other side, the DC inside the ship is going to be different than the DC outside the ship. Just letting you know. At this point, as you guys kind of come inside, I need everybody to roll me a dexterity saving throw again as the ship exploding and shrapnel's falling everywhere.
I'm going
I
to
guess
use my
after this-
advantage town.
I'm sorry, Jeremy?
After this dex save, is it possible for me to reactivate my shield again? I have 3 uses.
Yeah.
18.
18. That's a pass. You take no damage.
Sweet.
Hey, I got that number -10.
8. That's a fail. You will take
Hold on.
something.
I was just about to say, can I give Ryan my advantage?
You can
I
give
used
Ryan
my
your
advantage token on
Oh
that
yeah.
roll.
Oh well, I'll give. I want to give Barklee my
Oh,
advantage.
that's good.
What are we
So
rolling?
11.
Dexterity saving throw.
If you're on the ship, right?
Everybody on the ship or out of the ship.
Oh, okay.
It's
Jesus,
just the
this
DC out of the
this
ship
might
is
be-
smaller than DC inside the ship.
This might be a little metagaming
Yes.
though, but I want to give Barklee my advantage.
Uh-huh.
But also, I have a quick question because I
Yes.
did roll a nat 20.
Oh my fucking god. Yeah, what's up?
No, it's just do I get my advantage back?
Yes, you have another
Okay,
token.
I was just scared.
I got an 11 without advantage. Do I need to roll again?
I'll
Did
let
I
you know that a
fail?
13 was what you needed last time, so you decide if you... The DC needs to be higher inside the ship.
Oh, that's better. Sorry. It's Dex still?
Yes,
Seven.
dexterity saving throw.
17 was my reroll.
Okay, so inside the ship you need a 15. Outside the ship you need a 13 still. If you pass, no damage at all. You're avoiding the shrapnel, you're avoiding the explosions, you're avoiding the fire. If you fail this round, it's only going to be 9 points of fire and bludgeoning damage, as shrapnel fire is essentially collapsing all around you.
Hell yeah.
So, who wants to roll for the first? This is going to be essentially you need to succeed. Since the battle has started, I've been counting down the rounds, and you have until the countdown ends, which you have 6 more rounds to end the countdown, and I need 4 skills to succeed in shutting down the ship. So if you succeed or fail, that is 1 attempt, right? So you can only fail 2 times really before the fucking ship explodes, with everybody being in the blast zone. Who wants to make the first? We need to, like, investigation, perception, survival. We are finding our way to the engineering room.
Can I do the perception?
Sure. I see Barklee with the pouty
Oh,
face.
sorry.
That's okay. No. I can do nature. That's okay. Or I can do.
Is this a? Does anybody else have survival though?
I actually do not.
I think Jackie does, but she's not here.
Oh, okay.
All right, roll me your perception.
Let me see. Well, I can just assist Barklee and give her advantage.
It has to be a one person to do the skill
One
challenge.
person thing. I got it. 17.
17 is success. I need to grab a separate die for successes and separate die for failures. Okay, as you guys find your way to the navigation area, getting in there, I need someone to roll me in acrobatics to squeeze their way in and start assisting to move shit, or I need athletics to just brute force their way through.
I will take the athletics.
Okay.
Can
Yes.
Is athletics a strength-based check? It is.
Athletics is strength. Yes.
Can I bonus action rage to give myself advantage for it?
Yes, if you have abilities or spells, yes, that can work, but it can't be like
Okay.
because anybody can just say, well, I'm assisting. But if you use up something, if you use up an ability that uses up something for the day, that will definitely help.
Yeah, I'm glad I took the advantage. First roll was cocked. Let's see what the second one is. All right, that is a 22.
22 is definitely a success as you kind of just move over what looks like to be 3 bookshelves that fell from the floors above and then scoot to the side as they were on fire, but tiefling blooded, so not an issue for you. As you see this room filled with wires kind of spreading everywhere and some odd arcane magic that is holding the area. You do see what looks to be those same... It looks to be a small little cylinder with kind of a swirl mist of very fine crystallized blue powder with almost the exact same pigment as the crystals that you guys have been encountering.
Oh my god, this is a Dune campaign.
Do we see the engineer now? Or do we know where we're going?
Yes, you know where you're going. You found that location. That's what Maevis did, and you moved the stuff in front of the door. That's what Orekon did. I need.
Because.
Uh-huh.
Oh wait, what other skills do you need?
I need someone to do me an intelligence check, a history check, to know what this is, what
Just
apparatuses are in here.
Intelligence. Just straight intelligence.
Just straight intelligence or a history check, or anything that you can convince me as to what you're doing in here, because you've never been in this specific ship, so you need to quickly identify.
I feel like that's me.
Where the mechanisms are. Kind of.
I feel like it's the Artificer.
Kind of. The Artificer is the one that should definitely do this one, right? Yeah.
Yeah. Is it
I don't know.
Intelligence or investigation or something?
Whichever
or
skill
history?
you want to present to me, but it has to be an int-based skill.
Okay.
couldn't
I know
use
Barklee
insight
wants to use
determine the
investigation.
purpose.
Maybe. I don't know. You could have.
I really would rather use nature for crystals, but I don't know if this will give us that one, so I can find some. Don't worry.
Because I can use history too. I have pretty high intelligence.
Sure. Whichever one.
Investigation is higher though.
If you want to do investigation, roll me investigation.
I'll just use history so people can either use investigation maybe or something else. I'll use history. I'll use my advantage on this one.
Okay.
Do I get my advantage back again?
Did you fucking roll another nat 20?
It's a 19 and a 20. So I
Okay, so
guess I'll
Grace,
take the
though?
20.
How does that even? Yeah, sure. I need to go into the forums of Unearthed Arcana to see what are other DMs saying. So we're playtesting the if you roll a 20, you get an advantage. How the fuck are you guys handling that when players are getting that every single fucking game?
I sent
17 of
you a
them.
balancing idea.
Huh?
I sent you a balancing idea because that that you can only pass it by using your reaction in combat. Maybe, I don't know. It's an idea.
Or you get one advantage a day or something like that.
Yeah, you can only get advantage tokens
Yeah.
equal to your proficiency bonus. Boom, done per
Yeah.
day.
That might be the most balanced one.
Yeah, that might be good.
Yeah, that might be.
Well,
Because
that's
otherwise, Jeremiah's gonna have
That's my
advantage
third
on
one.
every other roll.
this is my third one.
I'm counting. We're at 6.
All right. Fucking ridiculous. Okay. As
24 total if you need it.
yeah, you got a nat 20.
History.
This is a success.
History.
As you all right, you know which the operation is. The lever specifically needs to be held down for at least 2 rounds. But there is one last, so I need someone to do me strength. But Barklee, what are you introducing to the equation?
I was going to suggest nature because of the crystals and the way that they're affecting everything, and the fact that we have kind of a long-standing understanding of this. Plus, I just saw some weirdness with that crazy hydra, so just trying to juju.
We know that the crystals are a power source, and we know that things are drawn to it and corrupted by it. Thus,
Would be my
it stands to reason the Hydra would attack the airship if it thought it had a continued source of modified food for it, i.e. said crystals. I said as a player, and totally just thinking out loud, and not being a dickhead about it.
Sure.
It's a reach,
Why
but
not? It's a reach, but why not? Let's go with it. I don't like the leap of logic. It's fun. It's good. I
you
like
can
it.
say no!
I didn't say
The
no.
other thing was, when we first did the passes for the hydra, I was the one that got one of the highest scores, and you told me there's something really off.
Yes,
about
there
it.
is something very off with it. Yeah.
Like it was, and so I'm still really curious. And then I saw the medal, and I'm like, what the hell?
Yeah. Give me a nature.
If that's okay, I did pre-roll, assuming that I would get that, but if it wasn't, I was gonna roll again.
No, it's fine. I just for pre-rolls, just let me announce when it's pre-rolls, or if it's like, holy shit, we have like 2 minutes left before game, then do pre-rolls. But yeah, what did you get?
Okay, so I got a 21.
21 is a success. As you are looking around and trying to see what the fuck is going on, I do need someone to physically use their strength to pull down the lever and actually deactivate any of the arcane electronics to it that Barklee is like, this is the power source. This is kind of sending off all electrical signals to it that is kind of fueling the sparks. So, as she is identifying that, I need someone to give me a strength check.
Yeah, I could.
Who's supposed to
like-
do that?
I was
Well,
like, I
I'm
can
the
do
only
it.
one who
I can
hasn't
do
done
it if-
anything, but
you on the
I
ship with us?
probably shouldn't do a strength check.
I mean, I can do it if
But
Orekon
well,
can't do it.
the other thing
I'm
is that
still
yeah,
raging.
unfortunately, Vearon, you're not on the ship unless you magically were running onto the ship this whole time.
Unfortunate timing of needing to use the potty or something. I don't know.
But that's something to go
I can do
with.
it.
But
I can do the
also,
strength.
like, the person called out saying they needed strength. I know I'm not physically strong. I wouldn't have ran over there for that.
Yeah.
I'll take it while I'm still
Sure.
raging, so I have at least like
The
innate
advantage.
advantage upon it. It's a base 13, which is a 15. Let's take the advantage and see if that's higher. That's not. 15.
15 just meets the last DC.
Hey.
So, with only one round fucking remaining before a 300-foot fireball exploded, you guys deactivate the ship.
I'm just muttering, "Don't explode! Don't explode! Don't explode! Don't explode! Don't explode!" While I'm like leaning on the lever.
I
The
do have
red
a question
wire.
for you, Jesus.
Huh?
I do have a question for you.
Yes.
While they're doing all this,
Mhm.
can I be checking to see if there's any salvageable parts of the Hydra that can be removed?
Yeah.
If you remove a dead Hydra's head, will it grow back?
You can roll me an Arcana or a History.
If its heart has fully stopped beating and it has ceased living properties and become an
It's the
object,
same roll either way, so I'll roll an
Okay.
Arcana, and I will use my advantage because that's a 1. Well, okay, so it was a 1 or a 1 or 7, so it's 7.
Something in there is probably good. I don't know, fucking know. Blood?
It looks
Scales?
like trash to me. I don't know.
Yeah.
A gooey mess.
Yeah, your brother made a very gooey mess out of this.
Yeah. Well,
I-
he's really good at making messes and leaving me to clean them up. So
I will say, well, now you have a crew of people that have survived, so they can start cleaning it up. They look really rich. One of the things that you do notice is you're kind of looking around like, I don't fucking know, is a chest, maybe a ring floating by, a necklace. Well, that's a piece of fine clothing that has some jewelry like put on top to like oh, that was like an outfit that we're gonna wear the next day. Yeah, these were upperclassmen aristocrats, and all their belongings are floating down, sailing away. Some of it's sinking, some of it's not. So you
Those
definitely see
merfolk
that
are
there
eating
on
good.
Barklee. As I change the music to not have the super high tension. And where the fuck is this one? Okay, get out. You start to think, And with your nature check, you have seen many oozes involved throughout this whole endeavor. Involved with these crystals, involved with these apparitions, but you never seen them interact with them. Just that they're almost attracted to the crystals themselves. And the hydras do not have that gelatin, that slime on them. So it does seem as though the hydra was modified, experimented on. Like, it shouldn't have bred acid. It shouldn't have that slime on it. It physically inside has been altered. It has some prosthetics. It shouldn't be so far out. And maybe it was drawn to the crystals just like all those other oozes have been drawn to the crystals. I mean, even Uzmar said that he is unsure as to why he kept finding oozes. But there's something that oozes are following the crystals where they go.
Ooze hydra.
Not a full one yet.
Thanks,
Is
I
it
hate it
ironic
more now.
that I have just now thought of the fact that Uzmar kind of sounds like Oozmore.
Wow, thanks. I hate it more than I thought I could before.
Well,
Are we still on the ship? Like
you
the-
can be
when they
wherever
were just
you want to be.
deactivated?
Yes, everything's deactivated.
Okay.
I figured after I said that, if I said that out loud, somebody would have pushed me off the ship.
Ryan, how your camera is lean, it just looks like you're playing with yourself.
It's fine.
No,
I don't
I've
need to
got
push you off
I've
the
got
ship. I can just compel and tell you to walk.
I've got a void cat.
It is
wanted to
I was
give
gonna say it's a
cat
black cat against black pants.
Yeah, I know. It's kind of awkward. Don't want to talk about it.
And yeah, you guys, Maevis, Barklee, Orekon, Runestrike, I'll say Jackie even like, nope, I'm grabbing that and just pocket some random attire and coins and stuff that is floating by from
Yep, I'm
the ship.
definitely looting the ship because all the rich people were on it.
Yes.
Oh yeah, 100%.
So I'm going
100% looting.
to tell you who survived. So the captain didn't. The engineer, so Amalia did. Who? Because I've literally flipped a coin and just said who did and who didn't.
And this is on my ship?
Yeah. So the ship that you were currently on. So you died. Holy shit.
Lots.
Lady Beatrice is an elf who is a renowned artist. She's just really good painter. She survived. Lady Estella, who's a tiefling, she's just a rich individual. She also survived. So it looks like only 3 people fucking lived.
And are there any like dead bodies like on the ship right now?
Yeah, there's a lot of fucking dead bodies.
I'm looting them.
Okay. All
Right into
together,
it.
And she's just like gonna turn around and be like, she's like looting the pockets of like these like dead aristocrats and look at you guys. Don't judge me.
Oh, I'm not. If anything, I'm impressed.
I will give the party the decision of what they want to do with this, and I'm gonna give you the gold, and then you guys, the players, decide what you want to do. Yes, Barklee.
I just wanted to say, after all of the connections you are helping me remember and understand about the nature, I just wanted to share that with the party as well. Other than just my Oozmore thoughts.
Of course.
Just want to share.
Does that mean that you've come across creatures like this in the past? I've never seen anything like this in all
They've
my
usually
travels.
been smaller, like to put eggs in your chest, that sort of. Yeah, I learned that one the
So-
hard way. Woke
so
up
it's-
to some abomination on my pillow. It was
Some
a
black
sight.
pudding, yeah, there's been
Oh.
some floating chunks.
So does that mean that you're following them or they're following you?
Just happy little accidents.
Or
Yeah, that's a
I-
good question.
I don't believe in accidents, so this is your fault then, why my ship was blown out of the sky.
Oh, this
and
was
why
your ship.
Yeah, well, I mean, I was traveling on it. I mean,
Did
that's,
you
is
own
that
it?
your
Though?
ship? I mean,
I mean, we own
I
that
had
ship.
plans. I mean, I had plans to, but now they're fucked up, so.
Oof.
Anyway, so I just want to be clear if they're following you, though. It seems like they are, if you already know this much about them.
I can understand your logic, and I just feel like this is a crazy thing that keeps happening.
Oh, keeps happening. Okay, so they are following you. Good to know. All right, darlings. Well, I'm.
First of all, I only know of hydras existing in books, not real. I thought, at least.
No, they're real.
But the hydra was after you, not after us. So I think the hydra was
I feel like
following
you.
you.
No, I feel like you brought it here because I've never seen anything like this. She's like, like wringing out like her pink hair.
If it was following us, then it would your ship would be behind us.
Seeing the hair, the
No,
hair
I don't think
tweaking,
that's the
I would
case.
like to insight check Maevis.
Okay, well, what do you want to know?
So how I handle these are Maevis, you can either roll deception or a insight. You don't have to tell anybody. Just use your hear out the number that Orekon says, and then you decide what information you say. And if you want to privately message Brian, you
Okay.
can. But
Oh, I got
use,
10.
use the roll as your guide.
Alright. You said you got a 10?
Yeah.
I mean, you can tell she's kind of shady. And so she's really good at hiding, like, her emotions and everything. And she's usually, like, making, like, you know, whenever people make eye contact way too long and they don't blink and it's uncomfortable.
Oh yeah, that's definitely.
And you
I've been
can't
there.
read them.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's one of those moments.
Wait, oh, what about Runestrike? Runestrike doesn't blink.
You silly robots and your lack of
Anyway,
eyelids.
so what brings you and your ship this way anyway?
Finland's retiring, and we're buying a ship from him. I think.
I'm sorry?
Bought his ship.
Oh, so you're just taking it out for a spin, or
It's a test drive.
Well, we're taking him home.
Oh, there,
on
them
hell of a
home.
test drive? Oh, so
Taking
that's
them
it
home,
on your
yes.
ship. Is there going to be room for me and the? She's gonna look on 3 other survivors.
You see this gnome with the fiery red hair and this bush filled with mustache that comes out of the nostrils, like feeling at your service. I saw what you did, venturing against that hydra. Impressive. Don't you
Homie.
worry. Upon this ship, upon ship happens, we will sail unscathed like every other venture that we have, every other combat that we have, every other deadly encounter, and we will make it. Don't you worry. We will make it to land.
You're saying a lot of we.
Someone has a pilot. Goes over and just, well, it'll be more like this. Pilots it.
Interesting.
Oh, yeah,
Speaking of
there's
which,
rooms down below.
On top of the main steering wheel, there's a smaller gnome-sized steering wheel.
Yeah. There's a little booster
Yeah,
seat
these little
too.
step ladders because it's still centered.
But speaking of which, who are you people exactly? Are you traders? I mean, judging from your gear and your abilities, you're probably not merchants, but
Well, this is gonna sound even better with the situation that just happened. But we're a group known as UBE, which is an abbreviation for the unexpected business expense.
I mean, I've already experienced that, so I suppose the name it makes sense. And she
Just
looks
gonna-
back at her burning ship.
I'm just gonna do the jazz hands towards the burning ship, like ta-da!
Oh, I see. And what is it that you do as a group exactly?
Handle whatever jobs need to be done.
Oh,
Where-
you're
I
you're
guard the
bounty
talkie
hunters.
boy.
I'm the CEO. I'm Vearon. My brother Orekon here is the chief of security. Are you in Rune Strike right now?
She has not seen Calcifer, so yes,
Okay.
it's only Rune Strike.
So this is Rune Strike, part of our scientific division. At some point, you may meet our head of R&D, Calcifer. He is also our chef.
I love the fucking names. The technical. I love them. I love them
Thanks.
so much.
This is
Changing my
Barklee.
nick in Discord.
She is head of marketing, promotions, and the chief morale officer.
Oh.
If you ever just need to feel a little better or just whatever, I'll lean in and whisper, if you throw a stick, she'll chase it.
Oh, good to know. Good to know. Thank you, Doc.
And then Jackie, our fish, she sneaks.
And herself.
I'm pretty sure she's a mammal.
You will see, like, I am not a fish. Well, thank you kindly. Hello, my name is Jackie. Nice to make your acquaintance. And
So you take on jobs. Does that mean that you're bounty hunters as well? And if so, who's your target?
We've done bounties before. Right now, we are between jobs and trying out our new ship we just purchased.
So you are bounty hunters. Is that what you're saying?
We're
think
in the
our
Hunters
main-
Guild.
Yeah,
if
I think
that's-
our main, what's that called? Profit? Maybe it's monster hunting.
No,
I mean,
that's
right
the
now
front.
our main profit has been from working for a mob family.
yeah, I mean that has been it.
No, we don't talk about that.
Oh, okay. So we run in very similar circles then. That's good to know. Good to know. I had to make sure that you weren't like the cops or something. You know what I mean? Law enforcement.
Oh no, fuck cops.
I mean, if you're a cop, you have to say you're a cop.
when you
That is true. Apparently.
when you say we're in a similar business, then he will pull his hood back a little to show his horns, and on the spiral of how the horns are formed are the names of all of the heads of the demon crime families.
If you know.
Demon or devil?
I'm sure. Have I heard of that? Jesus. Being like
Asmodeus
letting-
and Company.
A devil.
Okay, got it.
Okay, because it has.
Oh,
these-
okay, got it.
Yes.
I was like, is that like a gain or something? Okay.
So they would be the devil
the devil.
kings of hell.
The devils you may know.
Oh, so does that mean that you're in a cult to Asmodeus and the devils, or?
Let's just say
You-
they owe back taxes and leave it at that.
Family business is family, but we're not involved with their business anymore.
She's just gonna ask in Infernal. Do they have your allegiance?
I'm gonna
You see
respond.
my eyebrows jump.
I'm gonna respond in Infernal. This is a hit list.
And then you just see like her like this smile just like creeps like across her face, and you see like pretty small, but they're there like fangs, and like her face kind of lights up. And she'll just respond back in Infernal. Good to know. Kind of fucks with that.
I'm gonna
Making
should only be-
friends
We're
everywhere.
just speaking in gibberish to you guys.
There should only be
Just
one
be-
person over the hells. Why shouldn't it be me?
Oh, I see. Now she says, "Oh, I see" in common though, so now everyone's like super confused that doesn't know what they're saying.
doing the good old Spanglish thing.
Exactly.
I'm gonna keep an eye on the open ocean, and if I don't see any like moving bodies for the next about minute or two, I'm gonna start pulling up the man lines.
Okay, eventually, yeah, you will pull up the main lines, and Jackie, Finland, and anyone else that's assisting are pulling up some. I'm gonna post on Discord because I know that Jess is our inventory keeper, so So whenever she wants to put it in there, she can. But here is the list of all the things that have been acquired, but for audience. So you guys, as I copy and paste and look, you find a floating coin chest. You also find in a floating individual's body. There was a potion of healing that was almost uncorked, and then one on their belt pouch. So there's 2 potions of greater healing. Altogether, 200 copper, 1,000 silver, 1,900 gold. Unless someone has artisan or jeweler's tools, and which, all right, so I can tell you the
That's
gold
me.
amount for each of these. I'm not gonna make you roll because you need to get a fucking 4 on a die, and you have at least 300 nat 20s that you've rolled already. So you can pretty much price get.
I mean, my intelligence is a +4,
Yeah.
plus proficiency, so my lowest roll could be a 6.
Altogether, you the gold coins, you judge that each one's about 25 gold. The carved bone statue may be about 150 gold, and the small gold bracelet's about 25 gold.
So checking on those items, are none of them magical? They're just jewelry and
None of this is magic, except for obviously the healing potions.
yeah.
This is just
Okay.
all mundane stuff.
Maevis will definitely be taking her share of the money. She doesn't
So-
know these people like that.
However you guys want to do it, do you guys want to divide it evenly between all 6 of you? Do you guys want to pocket into?
I guess right now let's do that for now.
Converting the
Okay.
copper
Because I know
and
Maevis wants
silver.
for sure.
We can
2
organize that
gold.
during break and whatnot.
Yeah.
And
It's 2,000.
I will let you guys know that. Hey, Charis, you just got here, but congratulations, you guys leveled up.
Oh, sick! Yay!
Uh,
I get evade now, thank God.
when Maevis and Vearon are done with their little chat, he's gonna call out an infernal to his brother that she speaks our language. Now we actually have to pay attention when we start talking shit.
Ah. Got it.
I'm gonna just respond in common. Bold of you to assume that I'm going to be sticking with you.
I mean, you're here for right now.
And that is true. Stuck on this. Look at y'all ship. I guess you could call this a ship.
It
And then looks
is-
at like the super nice airship that's slowly sinking that she
Yeah.
was on.
This is definitely a cargo ship that has seen much better days. Which
Hey, but it's also seen worse.
it
Has it though? But has
Yeah.
it?
As the ship is currently christened, ship happens.
Yeah, I mean, if it's looking
Uh-huh.
worse for wear, worse things had to cause that wear.
And how long did you plan that pun? Orekon, was it?
Wasn't our name for the ship. That's Finland's name for the ship.
It's a
plan on
great name,
rechristening it.
and it's a fantastic name.
Oh, I
Also,
see.
these
What's
all this is now
green?
fully grown, because Barklee has been casting spells on the ship, and now there's full-grown crops.
We have multiple layers
Oh.
of fronts.
That's lovely. I'm feeling a little peckish right now. Does anyone feel like they need to rest or anything, or feel like they're kind of healed up or anything like that?
What are we doing with the Hydra corpse? I'm asking as a player.
It's still technically on the ship.
Okay.
So
and
what-
then
yeah,
I'm going to
we
ask
don't
as a
do that.
character. Do we just push this overboard? Do we take it to port and see if anybody wants to dice it up or something like that? Like it's kind of corrupt a little bit.
Well, I feel like we could possibly make some money off the claws or the
I
teeth
like that attitude.
or the scales. Does anybody here know how to carve things? Anything one good with nature? The anatomy of these animals, these creatures.
So
I know
you
things.
you would know that yes, someone that is how that would work if there is a hit on it from the guild. If there's not, you're going to do all that work and carry all that for nothing.
You know, we could find a weirdo who wants to buy
You
Hydra
could
claws.
always find a
Finland
weirdo.
apparently knows a guy.
Yeah, no, Finland said he knows a weirdo that if the Hunters Guild isn't interested,
He
buys
doesn't-
monster parts.
Yes,
He doesn't
does.
hold in very
They
good
do, sorry.
rapport.
Yes, they do.
I mean, you could just take a few pieces. It's not like you have to take its heart or anything like weird like that.
Wait,
Is
the
there
heart's
even a
probably
heart?
the most expensive part.
That's also going to go bad. How far are we from port?
You got Finland looks around. I would say 2 days.
No, I'm not having a nasty rotten heart on the ship.
But you
no.
pack it in salt.
We have a refrigerator.
It also happens
Pointing
to be
at a
my
bag of
gross
holding.
bag of holding.
Oh, I don't. Is it refrigerated in there?
It's just things just
Or
kind
do
of.
you just throw stuff in there and it goes bad and you choose to ignore it?
I mean, there's no oxygen, so it wouldn't be.
Now,
Yeah, I
there
stuck
might
my
be a little
hand
bit
there
of
once.
salt water in there.
Anaerobic bacteria.
I will note the bag is currently possessing 2 harpy corpses.
Why?
Uh,
No, never mind. That's too personal.
No, that's for the Hunters Guild hit. We're just seeing if anybody wants that left. We only need the talons, but who knows? Maybe some weirdo will buy the Hydra and the Harpy corpse. We don't know. We got harangued by Hydras. They turned out not to be a flying brothel like they possessed me to think. Good times. Good times.
Can we tan Hydra hide like leather, even though it was kind of gooey?
You can certainly try. Yes, Rune Strike.
I am going down to the kitchen to for Calcifer to quote unquote repair Rune Strike.
Okay.
Basically just heal in short rest. and
Short
stuff
rest.
like that.
Got it.
And
Okay.
also after that I'm gonna make some food for
Okay.
victory meal.
Victory meal food. No
Oh
problem.
yeah, victory breakfast.
Yeah, I need to roll hit die if I need to tell you that because I'm super bloody.
Okay. I will say that for now, since we are past 8, let's do a break as you guys level up, and we're also going to continue on with the next day, so you guys get a long rest. So we're gonna come back when we come back from break. It's literally going to be the next day, and we're gonna see what the last 2 days on. Have to venture for
Okay.
Ube. So yeah, let's take a short little break, and then we'll come back in a minute. So we'll see you guys in a bit.
Okay.
Alrighty.
Hey everybody, welcome back. Oh, Wolf's not here. Just noticed that. That's why. But I'm like, all right, unless someone says no, we're going back. And I didn't hear a no, so that's why. That's the issue with having 4 different monitor thingies to look at.
Hey.
Yes. So, as I am burping spicy water, my favorite thing to drink. You guys have 3 new shipmates. Carving up, exactly what are you carving from the hydra? That's the only thing that I need to make note of. You said claws? Is that correct?
That was one of the requests was claws. I was thinking hide, like hydra.
Hydra claw and hide.
Isn't the hydra kind of decomposing? Is there any kind of good skin left?
It's going to take a couple of days for it to start decomposing, like to the point that it's useless. But you could still have some
Well, maybe that, like claws, teeth, horns, if any. Maybe
didn't have any horns, but teeth for sure.
Yeah. Maybe the actual head. I don't know.
But you said that the muscle was kind of gooey and
The outer area has like the thin, odd, like gelatin membrane. That is not something that hydras have at all. That obviously, with your, I remember correctly, I think you got a nat 20 last game. Like,
Gelatin membrane? That's kind of insane.
you know, because gelatin comes from ground up bones, so it's like bone armor.
it's bone. Yeah, it's bone brain outside. Okay, so are you putting it in your? Where are we storing it?
The gross bag.
Okay, so as you grab onto all these stuff to put into the gross bag, Orekon, there is something fishy about it, and I'm not saying that just because Jackie's here. Which I don't know if Jess is gonna get mad at me. She's not here to defend herself, so I gotta.
She's in Twitch chat and she is fuming.
Typing away. No. As soon as you grab the bag, it feels odd. Texture's a little bit different. It was a smoother leather, and now it feels like a little bit rougher, and there's like a
Oh no!
this smooth, like rounded section, and you hear in your head "ow," and we kind of move your head. There is an eye now on the center of the bag.
I'm gonna look at the bag and I'm gonna say, "Give me my hammer, please."
The hammer comes out.
Okay.
But when you pull it, it does take us like it actually requires you to pull.
I know what this is as a player, but I don't know what this is as a fucking character. I think maybe if this is what I think it is, I'm concerned.
I hope we're not jumping into the old.
I hope it hasn't warped into a bag of devouring. I'm going to just start shouting out everything that's in my bag out of it, except for the 3-foot psycho crystal.
What's the next thing that you say?
My brain's gonna jump to money. I'm going to say harpy corpses.
Those are my corpses. You hear?
Can I please have them?
They belong.
Please?
They're mine.
I will give you a hydra corpse in exchange for the harpy corpses if you would like to eat that instead. I'm bargaining with an object. This is strange. Why do you exist? I say to the bag.
Why do I exist?
Yes.
Why do you exist?
You didn't exist 10 minutes ago, and now you exist.
I existed. I have been living for a couple of days now.
Oh boy. Oh no.
And by a couple of days, I think a day. Time is weird when I don't know the concept of it.
I would like the harpy corpses, please.
What do I get in exchange?
I will give you a portion of the hydra corpse. I'm staying unless anyone interrupts me.
Do we hear this going on right now?
Oh yeah.
Do we hear the thing or just him talking to the bag?
I'll say anyone within like 10 feet hears like a telepathic communication in your head. You hear the bag.
Darlene, is everything okay, love?
This wasn't a talking bag
You're
yesterday.
arguing with your bag.
This
and
wasn't
I
a talking
can hear
bag
your
yesterday.
What?
I can assure
What?
you I was a talking bag yesterday.
You were not a talking bag yesterday.
I was. You just didn't. You were just rude and didn't say hello to me, which is incredibly condescending and
You know, I agree.
I'm a valuable part of this team, and you are taking me for granted.
I completely agree with him. I feel like you should
Stop agreeing
apologize
with
to
the
him.
bag.
I think you should apologize to him.
Thank you.
Rune Strike, how do I make a bag of holding stop talking in my head?
I'm in the kitchen.
I know, I am shouting it in your direction from main deck.
Oh, Rune Strike just gonna be like, what? And Calcifer's going in, Rune Strike going out.
Aren't you gonna go?
So Rune Strike's going to, or Calcifer's going to stay cooking, and Rune Strike's going to come up.
Oh no, Calcifer's going in the
suit of armor.
Inside the Rune Strike.
Gotcha.
I'm just gonna cast message to Orekon and be like, if you want your shit back, just apologize to it. It's really not that complicated. And she's like smiling. You can reply to this message.
I'm going to respond in Infernal, or we could have the resident magic things expert tell me how to make it stop talking.
I'm gonna, I guess, Arcana or Investigation the bag.
Roll me an investigation or
Once
Arcana,
you
whichever
get-
one you want, whichever one you would like to
I'm gonna
do.
use Arcana, I
Sure,
guess,
sure.
to see
Roll
the
the
magical
Arcana.
properties of the bag.
Yeah, let's do that. Roll an Arcana
That
check.
is a 22.
Okay, so there are sometimes magical doohickeys, magical hiccups where things become awoken. You've heard of awoken animals, like an awoken cat or something, right? Where like in a certain narrowly amount of magic goes into like a creature, and now that creature becomes sentient. You feel that's happening to this bag, and that the color of the eye is the same purple hue as the purple crystal you guys found in the temple.
Oh my god. But is it turning
you-
into a mimic? Is that what I can kind of figure out? Or
You don't know
no?
if it's turning into a mimic since mimics don't talk and it doesn't have any
Oh,
teeth.
that's true.
I'll also
Oh, but it's not. Is it kind of like? Does it have the properties of a bag of devouring? Would I know
it's not
that?
eating. Orekon, can you make a bag
That's
of
true.
devouring?
You know of the
No.
existence of a bag of devouring.
I'll say that you can think of the idea of a devouring bag, and it's not trying to eat him. It's trying to
Well,
argue over
yeah.
putting things inside to trade. Like,
Okay.
it's bargaining. Like, this is my stuff. Why do you want my
here-
stuff?
Jesus, we
Um,
can play this out better because you don't exactly. Here, now you know things.
Okay, yeah, thank you. Also, how are you holding the bag? Is it on your
it's-
person?
It's still hanging on my belt.
Your belt is lifting off of you a little bit. It's still restrained, but it's I would feel a little bit better if I wasn't suffocated.
You have a little tie so that I can tie you to my belt. That's how I bought the bag. It's trendy.
Oh,
Is
so
it-
now I'm just trendy to you?
I'm sorry. Look, we got off on the wrong foot. I will stop suffocating you. I'm going to untie the bag from my belt and sit down cross-legged on the deck of the ship and place the bag in front of me facing towards
It levitates up to, and this is the maximum it can go, 10 inches off the ground.
I will.
Very
I will
interesting.
tell Orekon what I have found out. But at one point you will see the chest plate open to Maevis,
Mm-hmm.
and then immediately Rune Strike will close it. And Kelsey were inside. We were like, yes, I'm sure if she's an enemy, she would have tried to kill us right now.
You're hearing the robot talk to himself now.
Yeah, and then you will.
Oh, so there's something
You won't-
in the robot. So the robot's not alive, or is?
Oh no, the robot has feelings
The robot's alive. The one inside the robot is our cook.
and also
and
alive.
Head of R&D.
No, I don't know.
Oh, nice to meet you.
We're a piece of armor.
Okay, so
I'm-
I understand. So, do you count as 2 people in your party, or just 1 person? So someone would be like, "We're a party of 5," or would they be like, "We're a party of 6"?
We just count. We count as one. He doesn't eat or anything, or sleep.
Okay,
And then I will go down to kind of further investigate it, and that's when I find out the other things. But I will tell Orekon that basically the thing I found out that some magical items sometimes will gain life. That's kind of, it's very rare to happen, but it is happening.
you should ask him his name, or its
Look,
name.
it looks. I'm gonna go to Orekon and whisper. Since you're cross-legged right now, I can reach
Yeah.
your ear.
Yeah, you're about the same height right now.
I just have a gnome on my shoulder.
Maevis, you will see basically just a gnome with wild maroon hair and kind of big nose. Anyway, he will whisper to your ear, and it was like, the eyes are the same shade as the crystal we found in the water temple.
I'm going to say in deep speech out loud, it's the fucking crystal. God damn it.
Which
Oh,
god? And you
did
hear
you-
in common, which god are we damning?
Oh boy.
I have a question for Jesus.
Yes.
And a question for my brother. The question for Jesus is, you said the bag was hovering 10 inches off the ground.
Mhm.
Is that like actually 10 inches, or like a couple of drinks in at the bar talking to someone 10 inches?
It's precisely the limit of 10 inches.
Okay.
Is it the parallel parking and you're 10 inches away from the curb? Like, you got it, bro. Like,
It depends if it's cold outside or if it's
oh
not.
lord.
This is why it took El so long to put the crystal in the bag.
It's a little less over.
And the thing to my brother, I will respond to him in deep speech after he said his thing in deep speech, and I will say, I was just worried your imaginary friend was coming back.
You have an imaginary friend? You say you're in
Oh,
Oh,
common?
you'll love this. The last time his imaginary friend was around, he started wetting the bed.
Oh, you have an imaginary friend, and you wet the bed.
I
Okay,
was
this-
very young.
You see the
I
little
was
bag
much
move
smaller.
a couple inches away from you, Oregon.
I'm going to just politely, as I can, stick my hand out and move him back to where he was.
It's a bag. It cannot resist. You're really. It's a tiny little fuck you bag.
I'll just ask the bag. So, what's your name, love?
Name.
Yes, do you have one?
What
I
do we
think
call you?
love is my name. You
Oh,
just
it's such
said
a
love.
wonderful name.
You just called me
Alright,
love,
love.
so I think love is my name.
That is a wonderful name.
Yes.
Beautiful. Poetic.
Can we call you Love Bag?
Love sack.
God.
Yes.
Okay, Mr. Lovesack.
Your
May I
value has
please...
increased exponentially.
May I please have my harpy corpses?
Why do you need the corpses again?
To get money.
Right.
We're going to sell them at port to the weird guy that's also going to buy the hydra
Are
corpse.
we at the port already?
No, we're 2 days from port, but
Why
if,
do you need
if-
it out now then?
because the alternative is Mr. Lovesack potentially keeping it forever because he likes my things and I like my things.
I think he just
just-
wants to trade. He doesn't really want to eat it or anything. He just
Mr. Lovesack, are you
Right, yes.
consuming my harpy corpses right now?
I am not consuming your harpy corpses. I am keeping my harpy corpses in my possession.
Got him right there. Got him. Would you be willing to trade with us, love?
Of course.
Well, I would trade you 20 ball bearings per harpy corpse. Would that be satisfactory?
Yes.
Alrighty, so here are 40 ball bearings.
Orekon is slowly
Bag just
beginning
opens
to
up.
lose his mind.
I have 1,000, guys. It's fine.
Now you have 960.
Yep.
Yeah, I mean, the once the ball bearings go in, you see the harpy corpses just...
See, you don't always have to be so aggressive about everything.
And we don't have to end every living thing as well.
Yeah,
I'm just,
what the hippie said.
no, I'm just picturing a
Yeah.
bag doing the like cat getting ready for a hairball thing.
I have an idea, but it is so fucking stupid.
Yes.
My face is going to light up with, wait, I wonder if there's a refund policy. And I'm going to hop over the banister
Uh-huh.
and look up at the sale. I'm going to drop this the shop coin and project it onto the sale.
Oh! Maevis, you're in for a treat. Okay.
Oh,
What's happening?
well, he wants Bobby.
No, you're not supposed to open this yet. Jess isn't here to offer to toss the dude's salad again.
Thank God
What?
for that.
So,
What's
as
he doing?
you see a small little cylinder disc gets pressed against the sail, and it kind of opens up this, like, magically, this 10-foot curtain, this red curtain just opens around, and you hear a ding, 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 as if someone, like, moved through, like, a door opening, right, of a shop. You hear a very booming voice, kind of, like, resonates and vibrates in your chest a little bit, like, I'll be right there with you. Just 1 second. I'm doing business in the mountains. And
That's
you hear...
okay. I've got all the time in the sea.
Wait, are you projecting that on my sail?
Yes, the sail to the crow's nest. You're on the back of the ship right now.
Yeah, but that's my crow's nest and my sail.
I mean, it's your ship. It's technically our ship, but
It's fine.
yeah. If we're
He
playing
opened
claim,
it, the shop is on sale.
So
Everything's on sale.
you can just carry a shop with you?
it's a bit of a story.
Huh. Interesting. Does the shop sell anything worthwhile?
Magical things like
yeah, that's
bags
where he
of
got his
holding.
pleasure. It's got where he got his pleasure pouch.
Oh,
The love sack, if you will.
As you see the curtains open up, and it's a cloud giant floating in. So you'll see this man's probably from a little bit of chest up, and they're as big, if not half the size of this ship, just in that part of their body size. They have an elaborate tattoo on their chest that kind of glows and moves. Their hair is perfectly adorned and moving just ever so slightly with their cloud giantness. Their makeup is completely perfect. Their eyeliner is fabulous. Their attire today is a sun hat. Yes, in the mountains, a sun hat, because who knows, it might be sunny inside. They have a vest on and a skirt underneath that completely matches perfectly in sequence, adornedly to perfection, as they slightly levitate over. And oh, if it isn't my favorite crew, how can I help every single one of you?
I'm sorry if this is at an inconvenient time.
No,
but
no, no, it is not. It is not.
You remember that bag I bought from you a few days ago?
Yes, a bag of holding. How is it doing?
It has come to life.
Isn't that wonderful?
Yes, rather.
It also wants to bargain for the stuff that I have put into the bag, which, as you can imagine, is slightly inconvenient for a bag of holding's normal intended purpose.
Yeah, I can see how that would be inconvenience. Wow, that is such a predicament you're in.
Is it remotely possible to employ some kind of exchange policy, or do you have a 30-day like refund thing? I don't know. What do I do? My bag has gained sentience. I'm concerned.
You see,
I've never been a father before. I don't know what I'm doing.
You see as the cloud giant slowly floats towards the edge of the boundaries of the magic that can withstand it. It kind of like starts breaking little bits. All here, there, you hear cracks of its own invention, just not holding his mass. Honey, I believe in a lot of things. I believe in second chances. I believe in goodwill towards others. But I am a capitalist first. And you purchased this. And it was a fine piece of item that I crafted. So whatever it is that you did, now that is on you, hun.
Have you tangentially related question?
Yeah.
Have you come across any crystals that make people or giants in this case maybe go a little crazy?
I don't deal in that sort of thing, but yes, I have heard of set crystals, particularly in some locations of the world. The Pisci crystals, I think that's what they're called. Yeah, there's a couple of them that do. If you're not one that knows how to handle such things, can make you go loopy.
Two follow-up questions. One, would you know how to handle such things? And two, if so, would you be able to dispose of one about 3 feet in diameter? Because that's what's in the bag.
Oh, I've got a follow-up question. Is maybe the insanity crystal that he shoved in his bag what caused this problem?
That might be what's causing your issue, and then I think if that is what is causing your issue, then I don't think you have an issue. I think you just have a new bag.
You put a crazy crystal in your bag.
The alternative was being murdered by merfolk.
She's like sitting on like this little balcony next to you and just laughing.
Now, these crystals are used quite often. I mean, airships use them all the time. That is what gives them flight, after all. And they're used in trade in several countries.
Would you be open to buying one?
Oh, hon, you're putting me in a rough little pickle, and I like my pickles big.
Damn it.
When he says that, I will wink at him.
What type of crystal you got?
I will turn to the bag of Mr. Lovesack, and I will say, Mr. Lovesack, I will offer... I'm going to check my physical inventory. I will offer 1 light hammer in exchange for the 3-foot psycho crystal, as I have marked it in my bag of holding.
Is that the purple one from the temple?
Yes, it is.
The bag of holding, yeah, of course. I would definitely trade for that. The eye keeps moving. There must be an issue because I don't have that. I wasn't born with that.
You don't have a 3-foot crystal in you.
Nope.
Seems like you've got a problem there, love.
Weird question, Pleasure Pouch.
Yes.
May I look inside you?
My brother's into some weird shit. I don't know what he's doing.
I have been warned that sometimes there will be tieflings that might ask me these questions. Mother did warn me that a day like this might happen. Who is Mother, I do not know, but she did warn me. If you must.
Maybe it's
To
just
go
like,
shove my
not
head in
your
the
head.
bag. Is there a crystal in there?
There's no crystal. Everything
Okay, I will
in the inventory that you have, Orekon, is in there, except for the crystal.
Yeah, I will be in there for a second, take mental note of what's in there. Pull my head out. Tell my brother what's in there.
Well,
It seems the giant is right. You just have a new bag.
I am down 1 3-foot psycho crystal that was probably worth a lot of money. But I have a pleasure pouch. I just want to note for y'all, I put the note on this. It's 3 feet big and ready to make you trip balls, and I thought that was hilarious. Do you want me to delete that from my inventory now? Is it just gone?
Well, for now it is. If you get it back, you'll
I
get it
would
back.
say, like, put in parentheses gone, because who knows what the fuck's gonna happen.
And do.
Before the giant leaves, though, can I discuss making a purchase?
Yes, I need to pull up some notes as to what the giant has. And yes, of course.
Do you perhaps, darling, have anything? I'm just looking for maybe a weapon that does a little extra damage, like a staff of some type, preferably one with like a blade on the end. I like sharp, pointy things. Or another one of those bags of holding.
I do definitely have a bag of holding that I can sell for 600. What the fuck is this inventory?
What is Cloud Giant's name? I remember him introducing himself. But
Auntie something. Sorry, I have like 6 campaigns in the back of my head. Fuck, what is his name? It is in our notes. In the it's pinned in the Age of Maya notes. The Google Docs.
I'm looking.
Yeah, thank you.
notable NPCs. Auntie Suama, Suama. I'm probably pronouncing that wrong.
I always just pronounce what the Hispanic letter, Swema.
Suama?
Yeah, Swema.
By the way, Auntie Suama, this is, and I will look. I don't know if Maevis has introduced herself yet, but I will look expectantly to you.
How do
I
you
can
do?
introduce myself. Thank you. But yes,
Okay.
darling, I'm Maevis, and I would like to make a purchase. You said you have the bag. Did you have a weapon like that? Just looking for a +1 weapon.
Currently, as I am fucking looking,
Like,
Or boots that would make, like, I don't know, extra stealthy, super
I know,
quiet.
I remember that he had
elven
boots
ones.
of elven kind. I remember that much. And he had potions and an onyx. Yes.
so we've interacted with him before,
Yes.
and like we've talked to him before.
Yes.
But like, Ryan, does Orekon walk into every new store for the first time and just introduce himself by first name to all of the people who work there?
Why?
You were like, I'm opening up a window to a shop, and she goes to initiate a trade with the shopkeeper, and you jumped in the middle
I just
of
figured
it.
we
to go,
were on like a friendly
so her
basis.
introduction.
I figured
she's
we were
just
on
going
a
off really
friendly
with-
basis, and
I don't
the,
really share my name with many people. But
Okay,
it's fine.
fair.
It's not that big of a deal.
Like, do you walk into every store and just start introducing yourself to the staff?
I guess I'll go fuck myself then. My fucking bad.
You know what? Maybe
How
that would
dare
be a
you.
good idea. Anyway, darling, how much were those boots? Those sound intriguing. Just a little bit, you know.
Yes. Here is the updated inventory because I only had the one from a couple levels ago. So in the updated inventory sheet, there's the boots of Elvenkind, a great club of warning, a ring of swimming, onyx dog, a potion of greater healing, potion of healing. Scroll of Cloud Daggers, Trap Finding, Identify. There's also a +1 Hand Axe, a +1 Maul, a +1 Whip, and there is an Adamantium Breastplate.
That's a pretty sick breastplate.
Yes.
Can't wear that. And how much are the, those dingy boots well, they're not dingy, but they look a little used, so how much would they cost?
Oh,
They run me?
hun. Do not insult the boots. They've never been worn. They are handcrafted and hand sewn by yours truly with the most
Oh.
careful design from Elven influence. And it will run you a very modest 2,500 gold.
Whoa.
It's very, very modest. Interesting. And the bag you said was how much?
600 for the bag of holding.
600?
Yes.
Yeah, but how much is the bag of holding after she insulted his craftsmanship?
He's gonna keep professional for
let's
right now.
Well, it's 600 for Maevis, but 1,000 for Orekon.
Did I really pay
Oh.
1,000 for that? No, I don't think I paid 1,000.
No, you
No,
paid
you
600.
didn't.
Would you, oh man. Do you perhaps have, I don't know, first time customer discount? I only have 400 gold on me.
Oh, that is. Here's what I can do. How much you have? Apologies, 400 gold.
I only have 400.
Okay, I understand. I understand the predicament, and you are an adventurer,
lying.
and you're
I am lying, by the way. I have more than that. Just so
okay.
you know. As
You
the
are
DM.
you are an adventurer, and you are out there doing and risking your life. So what I would suggest is you ask all your friends here for some gold, and you give that to me, and then we can equate that to equal 600.
I'm
Would
just
you
going
perhaps
to
do a trade to make up for the extra that I'm missing?
What you got to offer?
Let me see what I have.
I'm just whispering to my love sack. Can I have my light hammer back? I'll give you 2 harpy corpses.
The pulls out the thing. Yeah. Just to let you know, it doesn't matter what you put inside, but if you want to get something out, you have to put something in, because the with this item coming to life, it needs a root emotion, and that root emotion is greed.
I'm dirty.
Sorry.
There's a reason you asked me that question.
Oh, darn. I only have my lyre, I suppose, my musical instrument. I could play a song if you'd like that, but
Oh,
You seem
I think that
more
would
like you
be
care about coin.
wonderful. No, it wouldn't give you a discount at all, but that would be lovely.
well, I don't perform for free, but thank you anyway.
Yeah, unless
Maybe
any of your
there's one way to
friends
purchase.
want to assist you, and I don't know, maybe help you out in a life or death
I mean,
situation that could.
That would be lovely. I mean, they did destroy my ship after all.
Wasn't your ship?
No, I mean, how do you know it wasn't my ship? It was actually my
already
uncle.
told
It
us.
was. You're right. It was actually my great uncle's, but may he rest in peace. I don't think he survived.
Unfortunate.
It was. But anyway, it was your fault.
I will, for the sake of time and just like not just trying to buy stuff, I'm gonna paste all the stuff that you could buy, and if there's something that you do want to buy, just let me know, and
Okay.
we'll get it. I'm just formatting all both the sheets into one sheet.
What did Auntie Swama say the specific names of these crystals were in Cloud Giant?
PSI. That is
ESI?
yeah, PS apostrophe SI. He the for the let me just RP it. I will let you know that if you are going to get involved in those affairs and more shenanigans with those crystals, word of caution. As far as I understand, there's about 3 of them. They can do all sorts of things. If you handle them correctly, you know how to handle them. They can be very beneficial to you. I mean, they power up airships all the time. But if you don't, they will drive you insane. So just be careful.
Best not to put them in any more bags of holding.
Yeah, things I wish I had known yesterday. Thank you so much, Auntie Swamba. I appreciate your words of wisdom. I'm going to turn to the bag and be like, can I please tie you to my belt? As I had you before? Is that okay?
Yeah, that's fine. I think it would benefit both of us.
Is it possible to stop hovering by any chance? Or is that just a thing you do?
I'll go to sleep in a minute.
Okay. Thank you for your cooperation, Mr. Lovesack.
Flattery will go a long way for this sack.
Do you like this is vengeance for me thrusting Spineroll upon a campaign all these years?
It's definitely not. It was just a, you know what? What if this fucking happened? And then I went with it.
I'm waiting for one of Ryan's throwaway Reddit accounts to post on r/D&D later going, am I being targeted by my GM for making a
I never post on
companion
Reddit. What are
2
you talking
characters
about?
ago?
Anyway.
Anywho.
Is anyone else gonna buy anything? Or are we good?
Nah, I'm kind of poor till we get to port.
Yeah, we hadn't cashed in yet, which is why we weren't using the shop yet.
Hey, we got words of wisdom though.
Yeah, we think it's
Counts for
for
something. Oh, and I will retrieve the cylinder after business has been concluded.
Okay.
Also, I would happily help a friend buy some boots, but it has been stated multiple times now that they are not our friend, and we've ruined their life. They're just kind of on our boat because they have to be.
Damn. Okay.
You know, he's got a good point.
So, due to time, I'm gonna move through the next couple of days as you guys are moving forward and reaching our destination. As map is totally loading very fast. This is such an expensive computer. Why is it being so slow?
Beautiful map. I'm just assuming what's it called again? While they're on the ship that Maevis, you know, she plays her harp like in the crow's nest and stuff. That's what she's mostly going to be doing. I'm assuming the other people can play instruments if they wanted to join.
So who built a strange hex grid in the middle of the ocean?
The gods. They thought it would be easy to track shit.
No, it was the storm
Gonna
giants.
carry the
That's-
boat over the fucking hex grid.
Yeah.
The hex grid just shows the path they've migrated for centuries.
Yeah, exactly. That's what it is. So, as wrong layer.
Yeah, what instrument are you playing?
The lyre. It's like, you know, it's that little harp that Medley from Wind Waker plays.
Yeah, I'll give you an option of bagpipes, hand drum, or pan flute as accompaniment.
Oh, you play quite an assortment. I don't really think bagpipes go with this. I feel like your pan flute would sound very lovely.
Yeah, well, you know, music isn't really like my main thing. I just really like talking to people, but like I went to school for it, so it'd be kind of irresponsible not to play.
Oh, you're college educated. I see.
Yeah, he went to school.
I'm just imagining the three of us up in the crow's nest now. Like you and me are having a conversation, Vearon, and then Orekon is.
Oh
just
no, I'm
there.
just on the deck, like doing
Oh.
deckhand things, and I just overhear it. Maybe.
He has really good fucking hearing. Your brother's kind of weird.
Yeah, he's got really good hearing. He takes a hit really well, but he can't do basic arithmetic.
Oh, is that because he takes so many hits to the head?
Probably. I once saw him spend 45 minutes explaining why 2 and 2 is 5.
Oh, when you sat there and listened to that?
No, I was getting drunk at the booth next to him.
Oh, okay. That sounds better. Time skip.
So, as you guys arrive or are arriving,
That's what I was doing.
By the way, my pan flute performance is a 23.
Oh, let me roll mine. Mine is
I'm kind of fucking killing it.
I'm just kind of fucking great at everything I do, man. It's fantastic.
mine's a 16.
I mean, it's pretty good. It's pretty good. I mean,
He starts playing better than me, and she debates, like, you can see her eyes keep looking back up at you and down at the ground, and she's, like, debating just kicking you off the crow's nest. She doesn't do it, but she's debating it as you show her up.
as you guys are heading towards Lidava, and are arriving, you will get a sight. And Barklee, you probably be the one that will be explaining this to everybody as our local animal handler and nature lover. You start seeing a whole bunch of marine iguana leaving the shore and start going into, and when I mean like I'm talking about hundreds of iguanas are swimming onto the water and going towards the ship, like, oh, you know, not hitting it or like climbing on it ignorantly. They're just like swimming like towards you guys onto the small little islands that are there, and they immediately start digging themselves into the ground and start burrowing themselves, and you know that that's indicative of, oh, winter is coming. Like they're going to go into their hibernation. So we are moving into the new season. And as you guys make port and Finley gives you the proper documentations, Vearon, and gives you the deed and all the work for the ship, the aristocrats thank you guys and leave on their way to their destination that is way off course, but hey, you know, whatever. They're going into the high districts. I'm going to change the music a little bit, and I'm gonna change course into the new chapter, a new arc of our campaign. As we're no longer in the ocean, or actually,
you said he handed me the necessary paperwork and he was about to leave.
he's like leaving towards his house, which you guys can definitely follow. As he is going
Just gonna follow this guy to his house.
He's going to offer if you guys want to stay at his place, because it's a large town. Within Lidalba, it is a hub of engineering, of mechanical work. It is a hub of automail engineering. There is actually a gnome district, as you can see. It's as snow is starting to hit, just the faintest hits of winter are hitting the outskirts of the jungle here. I should probably move the map so the audience can see it properly. As the quiet little snowy town lies nestled amongst, you know, the dawning of winter here. You see the timber houses built around the cobblestone that's being buried by the rich snow that's coming around. You will see that there is definitely a separation between the district that they're part of and then the upper district. The upper district has more elaborate and fine buildings and even like clockwork and mechanical engineering to their architect. You even like their their homes are just this completely different style. You see that there's a lot of smoke coming just from that section. The larger the building, usually the larger the amount of smoke that's coming out. And to a set extent, Calcifer, there is a set amount of like intrigue of just the hints of, as the wind kind of blows, of coal burning and oil, and just like, oh, there's quite a amount of mechanical work here. Just it's some people definitely know what they're doing in this area. As you guys are heading towards the newer location, Finley does offer you guys to stay at his small little home in the Gnome District. But Finley does tell you, well, I do have a place to stay, but I will warn you that my home is not quite suited for such tall individuals as yourselves. I have one bed. If that will suffice for all 6 of you.
I
feel like
can
an
find
inn.
a tavern.
I feel like staying at an inn with a tavern, because I'm not gonna lie, I need a fucking drink.
Mood.
But thank you for your offer. I do have a question.
Yes,
have you
yes,
lived
yes.
here your whole life?
Oh yes, I've
Oh,
born
okay.
and raised here amongst the good old works. And as they kind of look around, well, it does seem that the festivities might start soon. I see some of the tents being built outside.
Ooh.
If you are interested in fine food, as I'm sure our good old friend here, and taps onto Rune Strike's medal, there is a competition amongst all chefs. There is a tradition as a local. I don't know what they're really called. Chefs, a chef off, if you will.
Oh, a chef off.
Yes, a chef off.
Is there anything? She's gonna put her hand on like Orekon's shoulder, like, I don't know. Is there such like maybe a fight ring or anything interesting like that to make some extra coin? Around here? It
Those
feels like a
also
pretty
sound
big
great.
city.
Oh,
And she's just gonna look at Orekon.
Oh, for that, the only
Seems like a big
individual
enough
who I
town.
think would have coin to give in this spring around would be, I think there might be a hunters guild around the upper district, which I don't tend to go. The high end and mighty machinery over there, it's not quite my thing.
In
But-
the upper district, he said, and then you think that they might have like a fight ring where people bet and you can make money?
We have to go
what
there
I'm
anyway
saying
for
is
the
that
Harpy Talons.
that's where you can probably trade in for the Harpy Talons. And
okay.
also Vearon is a fellow gnome compatriot of mine. He does like monster parts. He does some quite everyone tends to work on mechanical engineering here, and he tends to work more on bioengineering. It's not successful, but he is persistent, if I do say so, and quite deep pockets. It kind of points over to the grand clock tower. I mean, that himself he built. Well, not him, obviously. The townspeople, and kind of points to their side of the district. I mean, we built it, but, you know, with the coin that came from his pocket. And it's at...
Where?
Yeah, just up.
Yeah, I was like, where is this friend?
Oh, you just
The
find
side.
it's not die hard at the furthest edge of the jungle. You will find the largest house. That would be I'm like his shift, yeah. So this is actually going to be his exact house. The biggest house is Aravan's house. But yeah, and as Finland is talking about the clock tower, and as they're pointing at it, I would like all of you guys to make me a perception check.
12. Oh, I don't see shit.
18.
18. Okay, that's a pass.
23.
Pass for sure.
17.
17's a pass.
Natural 1.
That's not a pass.
Oh yeah, I kind of figured.
What'd you get, Barklee? I think you're muted. Sorry.
Nope.
Can't hear you still, I'm sorry.
She said 8.
8. Okay. So, as you're just looking at all the mushrooms and weird bioluminescent vegetables that are grown here that are definitely part of gnomish culture, they're like so intrigued. Everybody else starts seeing as Finley, as they're pointing at the clock tower, there seems to be these very large glowing eyes inside the clock tower.
But you said there's bioluminescent fruit.
Yes.
Are there glowing oranges? Like,
yeah,
is there
sure.
glowing citrus?
Sure.
I got some fruit to purchase.
Same.
There are in the so the Durao, the gray gnomes and the Underdark, they are the only ones that know the secret to grow bioluminescent fruit.
Well, like, brother, think about it. If we eat those mushrooms that we found last time, and we have glowing fruit.
Oh yeah, that's such a good idea.
Oh, I just came up with a genius idea. Okay, so oranges are mostly spheres.
Right.
If we put some
got me
kind
so
of
far.
if we put some kind of rope or lead on a pair of them, you could use them to do an entertaining visual.
I hate you so much.
What, you don't want gnome fruit poi?
Oh my god.
It's gonna smell great, at least.
That seems like it would be more your thing, brother.
Oh, then you could just set a random man on fire and you can call the event Burning Man. Something like that, you know.
Done that one before.
Yeah, that's a Tuesday. I'm talking about partying.
So
Not partying.
as you start seeing some steam come out of the glass from the, it starts fogging up the face of the clock, and you see cracks on the glass of the face.
Oh god damn it.
And Finley, they're just explaining the town, what they have to eat, what they have to do, shop around. Some of the best automail arms and automail body modifiers are in here, and how the jungles are just through the mountains.
Oh, interesting.
The behemoths are on the other side of the mountain range. If that's something that
Oh, that sounds fun.
you guys would like to endure, and the mines are also in that direction if you're looking for some coin. And then you see the first piece of large glass fall, and people in the upper district are running and looking, and then you see those eyes glow brighter, now orange, and as you see like a face start poking through the
I'm
clock
just gonna
tower.
get Finland's attention and be like, is that a regular occurrence or
like
point?
probably some doohickey from the rich. No. And you guys see a very large mechanical steam-powered dragon break through the clock tower as it falls apart, crashing downward onto the citizens. And
Is
just-
that normal?
I have no idea what that is. Nope. And just they grab their whip, just in case I need to defend my home. And as the mechanical dragon just, you see every single plate of its neck kind of extend, and then just steam comes out as a kind of just mechanical roars throughout, and just steam kind of presses through and starts setting some of the houses on fire.
Goodness.
Oh, okay. I guess
I'm
going
just-
to a tavern can wait.
That is where we're going to start next game.
I mean, it's not too late to get back on the boat.
You can just fuck it.
We
Leave.
can just go to a
That's-
different island.
That's a fair point.
Let's just go to a different location.
I
Fuck
love
this.
how like happy this music is right now.
It was supposed to be happy, and then as soon as that happened, then you're supposed to go to this. But there. Now dragon. There you go.
Dragon.
You know, whenever people kind of like throw their arms down and like they kind of bop up and down when they're whining, you know, like throwing a fit.
Yeah.
Mavis just starts doing that. I wanted to get a drink, like that.
Oh, the drink. Wait, that thing looks like it needs a hammer.
Finley, like, I will buy all of you Dwarven Scouts if you live. I have a garden to attend. I have a prize-winning petunia. It cannot be destroyed.
Well, yeah, go save your petunia, darling. We'll just. She looked at the dragon. Deal with this.
And we'll deal with this next time.
Yay!
All right. So thank you guys.
Hey.
Yeah, we'll have an encounter. And we
On Dragon Ball Z.
on Age of Maya Z. We have a steam-powered dragon.
I mean, dragon loves sexy.
Those are words.
Because we have to involve Tephra somehow into this. So, all right. We'll edit this, put it on YouTube, Spotify, all the other shite. Please don't forget to be kind to one another. Don't forget to love each other. We'll see you next time. Adios.
Bye. Thanks for watching,
everybody.
guys. Thank you.
Bye.